Hi there, amazing, awesome techie toddlers. Welcome to Techie Playground again. Oh, that was Kathy. Wanted to jump on, do another video, and I reckon, because look at this page, look at this. I've done nothing with it because I've done exactly what I said, and I'm going to take you through the whole process of like making it look decent. And I wonder if your page looks like this and you just don't know what to do about it. So what I want to do today is to start off by making this kind of look a little better and look a bit nicer. So I figured what we're going to do is we're going to make a better picture for here for the page. We're also going to, sorry, for the group. On the page, let's make like a nice little picture for the for there, and also for the cover, for the background on it. And the other thing we'll do, because we've put a survey in the group, let's have a look and see if we've got any responses. See if anybody has responded. So let's do that first, yeah? So gone into Survey Monkey. Now I've already logged in, okay, because it's logged me in automatically. Now remember you made you would have made an account last week. Now, oh, we've got 3 responses. Awesome. So what I'm going to do, just to show you where that was, let's just go back to the main page actually. Actually, let me sign out and I'll show you. Okay, there we go. That'll do. Whatever page you're in, all you need to do is click on My Surveys. Okay, and this will come up, which is awesome. This instantly tells you the what surveys you have and how many responses you have. Okay, so let's have a look at our 3 responses for your techie needs. I'm going to click on literally and click on the 3. Cool. So it's analyzing results. Remember last week I took you through these? This is where we analyze our results. So let's have a look. Now, our respondents, looks like we're sitting at a 4. We have 1 respondent that said they were at a 1. 1 respondent said they were at a 4, and 1 respondent said they were at a 7. Now, I know that I was the respondent that said I was a 7 because I tested it out a little bit earlier to make sure. So we've got 1 person that's given themselves a 1 star, which has basically said I'm a total newbie, and 1 that said a 4, which probably means, yeah, like I can get around, but I'm a bit of a toddler. So that's fantastic. Now, what are the 3 most important things for you to learn how to do right now? Excellent. So let's have a look at the responses. So we've got all 3 answers have been answered all 3 times. Response 1. Oh, it's a paid feature. This is great. See, I love when I have mistakes and errors and failures on here. Use test analysis. Okay, beautiful. So what that's saying is I can pay to get another analytical thing, but it doesn't matter because I still got my answers to the query, so that's fine. So 1 is test, which is one I did. Surveys and setting up Facebook properly for business. So that's 1. That's 1 thing that these people need. The second one, test again, Facebook group, setting up groups. Cool. Well, hopefully you guys know how to do that now because we did that on the first video. So we've already set up a group. So I'd love to know, for those that have actually filled this out, what else do you need to know about setting up a group? What details do you need? Because we've already set up a group, so I need to know now what else it is you need. YouTube and leveraging events through social media. Oh, great. I love that one. YouTube, again, let me know. So these responses that we've had in this survey don't give me a lot to work on, yeah? They give me a bit of an overview, which is great, but we've already done all of these things except for the events to some degree. So what that tells me is when I do another survey, I need to be a little bit more I need to go into it more. I need to ask for more detailed responses. Okay, so that's feedback. And that's all I wanted to show you with the survey. I've shown you how to set up a survey, which is like easy. What if you still don't know how, watch the first video because I'll walk you through it. This is a survey right here. We've done it. This is now how you look at the results. You simply click on the number and you start looking at the details. You can look at, so this is question summaries, you can look at individual responses as well. It's the same information, it's just a different way of looking at it. Okay, so individual responses will give me what this person has said. So you can see what this particular person has said. Let's go respondent 2 has said surveys, Facebook group, YouTube. We've done all of those, so that's fantastic. That's amazingly awesome. And respondent 1 said setting up Facebook properly for business, setting up groups, leveraging incomes through social media. So we've set up Facebook for a business page. Obviously, setting it up properly, I need a bit more detail around that. Setting up groups, well, we've done that. And leveraging events through social media, that's a great one. We haven't done that at all. We're not going to do that today, but I love that we have that to do next time. Okay, so what this survey has done is given me things that I can now utilize, because I can now utilize leveraging events through social media for another video down the track. I also know that people want more information on what I've already done. So what I need to do now is get from them a deeper sense of the information that they need around those things. I trust that makes sense. So that is our SurveyMonkey details. So let's get rid of that. So let's start with making our Techie Playground page a little bit better. Yeah, I think that's a good place to start. So what we want to do first, let's create a kind of cool picture to go in here for our Techie Playground. Now I'm going to show you something really cool, and that is how you can create your own pictures from scratch, how you can create your own memes, okay? Now it's something called Canva, and again, you'll need to set up an account. This is the web address here, canva.com, and it's free, guys. It's free. There's options to pay. I haven't paid anything for it. And you can see, if you're in any of my groups, you can see things down here that I've utilized. You can see some of the things that I've created and put up. Some of those will probably look quite familiar. So create an account. Do that first. It's very easy. Go to canva.com and just follow the prompts. If you get stuck, let me know, but follow the prompts. It's very easy. I'm sure you've all created accounts online. So even the whoever gave themselves *1, and notice there was no names on that. I chose for it to be anonymous. So whoever gave themselves 1 star, if you get stuck on this, let me know. But I think that you'd be right. Go to canva.com. Follow the prompts, easy as. Sign in with Facebook. I think you can do that. When you get in, this is what you'll see. You won't have all these down here, but you'll have this across the top. Create a design. Now, you can choose the shape that you want, whatever. I tend to just go this one here, Facebook post. Let's go with that. Use that. It's a nice shape. Let's use that. I don't have to use this only for a Facebook post. I can use this for other things. So I'm using this as a starter like background for my picture. And it's taking a little bit of time, but that's okay. Here we go. Now, what you start off with here is a bunch of layouts. So you can actually choose something to get you started. Just because you choose one of these doesn't mean that that's what you use. It's just a starter. It's just a layout. So I'm going to choose something that looks kind of cool. I'm going to take note that I only picked one of these ones that say free in the corner. Like this one, I'm not going to choose. Let's go with, choose a cool template. Let's choose this one. This one looks cool. All right, and remember this one is going to be for this here. It's going to be for my main picture. Oops. Oh, goodness me. Let me just get my page back. Let's move that out of the way. There we go. I don't know if you could see what I was just doing, so ignore that. Okay, so this is what we're going to go with. Now, the picture, it's not really techie, like it's Techie Playground. So I want something that's kind of Techie Playground. So I'm going to click on over here. I'm going to click on this one that says Elements. And then I'm going to choose Free Photos. So I can then go through, I can pick any of these photos for free, which is really cool. Now I want Techie Playground, so I'm going to have a look at, I don't want to put a techie thing, I want a playground type thing. So I'm going to put in the word playground, and I'm going to search and see if there's any free photos for playground. So see, that one's free, and see, that one costs $1. That one's free. Oh, I like that one. Let's do that one. Okay, hold on. I'm just going to stop and tell you what I was doing then. So these ones have a cost. These ones are free. That's got a cost, cost, free, free. So what I'm doing is I'm going to choose one of the free ones. Let me just see if there's anything else actually. All right, let's try, okay, let's go with this one here. Now what I'm going to do, what I'm doing is I'm clicking on it and I'm holding down my mouse button while I drag the picture across. So when I drag it across into a certain spot, see how it jumps into place? If I drag it out, it disappears. If I drag it in a bit more, it jumps into place. So the picture will actually make itself form to that shape within the template, which is really cool. So let's say that one. Then maybe I'll look at that and go, oh, not really sure about it. I think I want to try, this one's free. Let's try this one. I can't really see it. Let's have a look. So I'm going to pick it up. I'm going to click on it, hold it down while I drag it across. And I'm like, nah, I don't really like that. So I'm just going to drag it back over there and let it go. Let's see if there's any other pictures I might want to use. This one, I want to have a look at that one. So I'm going to grab that and I'm going to drag it across. Oh, that one's kind of cool. I like that because it's kind of more metallic and it kind of fits more with the Techie Playground. But I'm going to have a look, see if there's any more before I decide on that one. Yeah, no, I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, awesome. So if I wanted to, I could click on this picture and then I could actually change the size of it too. And if I do something, I'm like, oh, I wish I hadn't done that. Damn it. Click on Control, hold down Control, and click the letter Z. And it will undo whatever the last thing it is that you did. Control Z will undo whatever you did last. Okay, so I'm happy with that picture. Now, what I want to do is obviously change what's in here. So I'm going to, first of all, I'm going to click on this little box. And I actually want it bigger. So I'm going to make the box a bit bigger. And I'm going to grab it and move it around. And I wait till I see this line that's come up in the middle? And the line, see how I've now got two lines, it's across? That means I've got it in the center. So what I've done is I've made it bigger and then I've moved it around and I just want to make sure it's in the center. Now, I'm going to click on this word because I want to change that. Yeah, and I'm going to change that to, I'm going to double click on it. So let me just do that again. Let me just step out. So I've clicked on the word, clicked on it once. Now I'm double clicking. So click, click, and it highlights it. Now I can type straight over it. So Techie Playground. Now don't freak out when it does that. That's all cool. That's all cool. All I need to do is make this box bigger. Because see how the box is only there? I want to make it bigger. See how it's giving you these little dots to grab? So you can stretch it and make it bigger. I'm going to take it to the edge of the white. Then I'm going to grab this side and take it to the edge of the white. Now, my white box isn't big enough. So I can make the white box bigger, but I don't want to. Instead, I'm going to make, whoops, instead, oh, let me just Control Z. I want to undo what I just did. Instead, I'm going to make the word smaller. So I'm actually going to go up here. This is where the text is. I'm going to change it to 48. And now it fits in one. But it's still got some stuff behind it, which is a bit annoying. But I'll fix that in a moment. First of all, I'm going to click on this part up here where it says Girls Weekend Guide. I actually don't want that, so I'm going to click just below it until I see the cross. See how no cross, when I get the cross, I'm going to click on that, and then I'm going to hit delete. Makes it go away. Then I'm going to grab this part again, Techie Playground. I'm going to move down till I've got the cross, press my button, hold my button down, and move that up. And I want to get, see how you've got that line in the middle? I want to get the line in the middle. When I say in the middle, I mean the one that was going up and down here, so that I know it's in the middle of this part. Then I'm going to click on this little bit underneath, and I'm going to double click, triple click, sorry, didn't work on a double click, I had to click it, click, click, click to highlight the whole thing. And I write in for Techie Toddlers. Oh, and I spelled it wrong. Try toddlers. Now, I want that a bit bigger, so I'm going to make it size 16. And I'm going to put it in bold, so it's a bit darker. And maybe change it to blue. No. Red. No. Green. No. No, I'll leave it as black. So just to show you what I did again then, click on this. I changed the size. I made it bold, or I could do italics. Oh, actually, this won't let me do italics, probably because this particular text won't let me do italics. So maybe I'll change the text. Let's change it to architect's order. And watch this, this will change in a moment. There we go. I like that. Can't do bold or italics on it, but that's okay. I actually like it. I'm going to make it bigger, and I'm going to drag this out so it fits better. And now I'm going to make it bigger again. I think I want it a little bit bigger than that. Make it a 32. And I'm going to drag this out a bit further. Yeah, that's good. I like that. Cool. So Techie Playground for Techie Toddlers. And that's the picture. That's what I'm going to use. So if you need to watch that again, please do. Watch it over and over again and just follow with what I was doing. Now, I'm now going to click up here. So it says hiking. This is the name. I'm going to name this Techie Playground. Done. I'm then going to go over here, File, and I hit Save. Then I'm going to hit this one that's Make Public. Okay. And then I'm going to hit Share. And I'm not going to actually do this. I just want you guys to know that you can. Share. If I click on Social, I can then share it to my page. Okay. Now, the reason I'm not going to do that is because I don't want to actually share it to my page. I want to share it to Techie Playground. I don't want to share it. I actually want to put the picture. Let me show you. If I was to share it, would come up like this in just a post. I don't want to do that. So I don't want it in a post. I want it here. So what I'm going to do is hit download. And it's going to recommend a file type. I'm going to hit download. Wait for it to download. And this is really cool. Check this out. It gives you these really cool quotes. I love them. An essential aspect of creativity is not being afraid to fail. I love that. I love that so much, guys. Okay, so your design is ready to download. It gives you another opportunity if you want to put it Facebook, tweet, email. I'm just going to close that. And down here, this is where I believe this is on all Windows. I don't know about Macs, but Windows, so it pops up down here. So I'm going to press this to open up the picture. And then I'm just going to wait for the picture to open. Okay. And now my picture's not opening. Well, this is good. This will show you what to do if the picture's not opening. So picture's not opening, so I'm going to actually go to my, okay, let me close that. Picture's not opening, so what I'm going to do is go to my main files, and I'm going to go to, oops, downloads, and there it is there. So you should be able to find it in downloads. Now the reason it wasn't opening is because I've just moved all my programs around, so that actually doesn't surprise me. So I'm going to open it with Paint. Beautiful, there we go. Awesome. So I'm going to go File, Save As, and then save it as a JPEG. And I'm going to save it to wherever it is that you want to save it to. So for me, I'm going to put it under, have I created anything for this? Can't remember if I've created a file for Techie Toddlers. Nope. Okay, cool. So I'm just going to create a new file under I Am Academy Facilitation, new folder, Techie, oops, Techie Toddlers. You can just save this wherever. I'm just doing this because I'm going to have more, so I want to save it somewhere specific. Oh, and that was a little error that came up. People freak out with errors. Like, here's the thing, with computers, you're going to get them. A lot of the times you just did okay. Read them, obviously, but if it's something like what just came up, it said the transparency be lost, I said yes, because it just means that these different layers, because you know how when we're moving them around, they're all on different kind of layers. It just means that they're all going to get pushed into one picture, so I can't move this around in comparison to this anymore. That's cool. Rock on with that. So that's now saved. So I'm going to close that and go back to the page. And here's the picture that was there. I'm going to click on Change Picture, Upload Photo. I'm going to navigate, oops, to Techie Toddlers, Techie Playground. Drag to reposition. Let's just make this smaller. There we go. I'm happy with that. Save. And ready? Ta-da! How much better does that look? Yeah? So let's do one for this now, yeah? Let's go make something else. So we'll go back to Canva, and we're just going to click on the little Canva button up here because this will take us back to the main page. So we're going to go through that whole process again, so you get to watch me do it again. Okay, this time I'm going to choose something that's a little bit more the same shape. Again, it doesn't matter what it actually says. I'm just looking for something that's kind of the shape I need. I'm going to choose this one. Now again, it's going to start up with layout. So we're going to first of all choose our free layout. Let's go with, you know what, let's just go with this one. I like it. Cool. So remember, what's in it doesn't matter. It's just for the layout. So then we're going to click on, see how it's got these crosses? It means that these photos are paid photos. But that's cool because we're actually going to replace them with free ones. So click on Elements, click on Free Photos, and you can either, you've got two choices, you can scroll through and find photos, whatever it may be, or you can do what I did before and search. So I'm going to search. I'm thinking I might want to do a computer. These ones are pro, like stay away from those you don't have a pro, unless you've got a pro subscription. We just want something like this, which is free. Something like that. Now see how, because we've chosen this particular what do you call it, layout. Oops, let me just Control Z and fix that up. Because we've chosen this particular layout, these are actually grey coloured. They're being filtered through. If I go on here, see that? They're being filtered through a grayscale. So if I want to, I can leave that as grayscale, or I could do it as normal and bring the color back. So I'll show you on this one, if it'll let me, because it's a paid one. So if I go filter, I can go normal, and it brings the color back. And then obviously you've got other options there too that you might want to change things around with. But we're just going to do that for now. Now I'm just going to have a look. I'm just going to grab this picture here. Oh no, never mind. I wanted to make sure that the paid picture wasn't underneath, but the fact that the whole thing was moving is telling me it's not. You will know if you go through to save it, if any of these paid elements are still there, it will try and tell you to pay for it. So it's all good. Don't worry about it. So we've got computer. We want two more pictures. What other picture might I want? Techie stuff. Well, let's just do tech. Let's see what comes up if I put in tech. Well, nothing really there that comes up for free, but that's cool. What if we did a toddler? Usually any person in a picture is going to cost, so there's probably not going to be a free one under this. But we'll have a look anyway. No, they're all charged. That's cool. What about, oops. Let's see if there is any more playground pictures. Well, let's do this one that we were going to use before, but I decided not to use. Let's pop that one up there. So we've got a computer, we've got a playground, and what else can we put in? I'm going to search the word easy, see if there's something I can find around that. No, not really. What about, oops, sorry. Just go back to elements, free photos. What about, let's see. So we've got computer, we've got playground. What about something around social? Yeah. Well, what about this one? Okay, so this is doing something that you'll see sometimes. Because this picture is so different to the shape, it's not going to lock it in. It doesn't like it, and so it's not going to let you actually choose that picture to lock into that shape. Okay, that's cool. Like if you chose this one, it'd probably, oh, that won't lock in it either. There we go. Oh, what about this foam one? There we go, that locks in, and besides that, I like it a lot better. Let's get rid of the filter and just make it normal. Oh, I don't like that. Let's change it. That looks better, yeah? Let's go with that. Cool. So now we've got these three little parts that we can play with. Let's first of all change the color. So double click on this one and you can see when it's selected because you've got the line around it. We're going to change the background color of it. Let's change it to, I want to change it to like a dark gray. There we go. Let's do it to the other one as well. Change that to a dark gray, and this one, change that to a dark gray. Okay, now let's go back to the first one. Let's change the writing. So triple click. So let me just clarify, I'm not too sure if you guys know that this, I might be going too fast. If you double click, it'll select a word. If you triple click, and hopefully you can hear that I'm going click, 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 it'll select the whole thing. It's just nice little shortcut. And I'm going to change it to white writing. Just click on that, we'll get rid of it. And I'm going to change this to, let's see, take your first steps. And you know what to do here? Yep, we make this a little bigger so that that comes up. Let's take it all the way to the edge, or you can make it smaller, the text smaller. Let's just click on the end there. Take your first steps. I'm going to make it a little smaller just because I don't want it taking up all that space. So we'll make it 18. And this one down here, I don't really need it, so I'm just going to get rid of it. So I'm just going to click on underneath it where the cross is and hit delete. Now I want to kind of center that. So I'm going to go underneath until I get the cross. Click on the button to hold it down. And then I'm going to drag down until I get line in the middle to tell me I'm halfway. Not quite in the middle, but it's lining up with the other box. Yeah, right there. There we go. That's going to be about the middle. Cool. So let's go over here. Oh, it's a little bit high. It's okay. Let's go over here. I already know I don't want this bit, so I'm just going to delete that. And this one, the bit on top, I'm going to hit delete on that one as well. So over here, triple click. Oops, it's only picking up the bottom line. So you can just click. So I'm holding down my mouse button and I'm dragging my mouse across to highlight everything. Change that to white. And I'm going to change the writing to Techie Toddlers Unite. Techie Toddlers Unite, that's fine. Then I go down to this one, triple click, change the color, white, change the font, like change what it says to let's play. Okay, I'm going to go down here until I've got the cross underneath it, and then I'm just going to move it up until roughly the middle. All right, I'm happy with that. It's going to change the title to Techie Toddlers. Done. File. Going quicker now because this is the second time we've done it. save, download, download. Do one thing every day that scares you. Eleanor Roosevelt. Do that. Publishing hit a snag. Our publishing elves ran into a problem. Try to publish your design again. If you still get an error, then check out our status page. Okay. So I'm going to hit download again. Make public. There we go. Now we can download. Download. What do we got? Great design is eliminating all unnecessary details. And now your design is ready to download. So I'm going to click on the button down here, opening Techie Toddlers. Oh, okay. Again, looks like I'm going to have to go and find it, but that's cool. So I'm going to go to downloads, Techie Toddlers, opening it in Paint. It's just because I moved some programs around because I've got my I've got an external hard drive, so I need to fix that up. I'll have that fixed up by the time we have to do our next one. So I'm going to go. We've got it here. I can go save. Sorry, save as is what I meant to click. Save as, and I'm going to put it in the same place as last time because I want those in the same folder. So facilitation for me, and I put on a Techie Toddlers, and I'm going to save. All right. And this is the one that I had before. Any transparency will be lost if you save this picture. Do you want to continue? Yes, I do. And here's the thing. Let's go back to Canva for a second. If you go back to, click on Canva. All of your designs are saved, okay? So there's Techie Playground, and this one, there you go. So if for any reason anything goes wrong in the saving to your computer, you can just come back and get it again. So don't be too concerned about that, yeah? So let's go into Techie Playground and let's change the cover. I'm going to upload a photo. Techie Toddlers. Go. Drag to reposition. Done. Save. There we go. How much freaking better does that look? Let's go over to our group. And let's do it in here too. Change the group photo. Upload photo. Now you need to upload it again because those two pages are, the page and the group are separate, so you need to upload it specifically to the group. Drag to reposition. This one's going to be a little bit more tricky. I'm happy with that. Now what you could do, because this one is a little bit thinner, you could actually change it in here and make it a little bit smaller in Paint or in whatever system you want to, whatever editing tool you have. But I can't be bothered. I'm just going to hit Save Changes. Maybe I'll do it next time. There we go. Beautiful, much better. So I'll upload this video into the group and also onto the page, okay? So you can see how this was done. And apart from that, I think we're done for tonight. Everything's saved in Canva, so rock forth with that. Have fun, have a bit of a play. Next time what we'll do is we'll create an image in here, excuse me, and we'll turn it into a GIF, which is a moving image, and that's going to up the number of people that have access to whatever you post. So that'll be interesting. We'll do that next time. For now, though, see ya!